All right. Seeing if we can hear anything here. Oh no. Okay, here it is. Okay, we can hear. I believe we can hear. Okay, here we are. We are. This is for third, isn't it? Oh, for fourth. Okay, we have a fourth match. This is the 2025 fourth annual Scotch doubles 8-ball, and we're down to fourth place. This is for fourth right here, and it's going to be SHAWN and Richard MANRIQUE. I love saying that name, and they're from Richard's from Utah, and SHAWN is from Twin Falls, and then there are the locals here in Boise, JOEANNE, Santy, and Oscar Jr. We had 20 teams total this year for the Scotch doubles event. We're getting down to the finals today, and then we'll be starting our the live stream for the women's and men's 8-ball later today. So it's a full weekend of pool. We're the second day. It started the 28th. This is 29th. It's going to be going on tomorrow, and then the final Sunday. So a full weekend of pool for the memorial of Jody DeRose, who's a great friend of ours. People from all over Idaho, different states. He would run tournaments, and he just loved pool. He was. I don't think I know anybody that loves pool more than Jody did, and we're all celebrating that. And what a better way than to come down and play some pool? That's what we all have in common with him, So this is a race to three. So this is a B-side match, and it will be B-side until we play the final, first and second. But this is for fourth place. We're doing hugs down there, it looks like, on table 19. I'm Mark Adams, sweating with you. You see in the little commentary box up on the right. I didn't put that picture up, but it's a good picture. I mean, I'm wearing a Miami Vice shirt and a members only jacket, and you just can't go wrong with that. If you're stuck in the 80s, that's what you wear. All right, it's rack and break your own, and it's alternate break. So that's going to be the format for the race of three. And man, it looks good. The stream looks good. I think everything sounds good. This Evo stuff really looks pretty good. I mean, with the scoreboard and you got the little pocket of Boise on the bottom, it looks really good. This is going to be a battle right here. Once you're playing we started yesterday, and once it gets down to the final four, it's a battle. I mean, the level of play is completely different. People are taking it a little bit more serious because they're in the finals. They're playing. They've gotten all the jitters out of them, and they're playing correctly, or at least trying to. I think they're taking just a little bit of break because one of the teams had just played. So, but we're keeping the ball rolling. A lot of the players that come down, like some of the players that play in the NWPA, the women's tournaments, or like the Steiner or the Rooster. So when they're out of towners, they're a lot of times they're coming for the bigger tournaments. So it's fun to see these players come in. Looks like something went there. Joanne's going to have a choice of which balls to capitalize on. I would have to say that Joanne is really taking the game serious now. She's playing quite a bit. I see her almost every day playing here in the afternoons. She bought a new pool cue, which it's actually probably one of the best pool cues I would recommend to anybody. It's one of the Jim Pierce cues. I have a couple myself. Um, but she got a really nice one. And Keelwood shaft. I mean, so she's got the right equipment. She's playing with the right players. I mean, all those contribute to what she's doing today. She's in the finals. She's doing the right things. She's been around pool for years. I mean, looks like she's taking this 3 or 5 down the rail here. That's going to give Oscar a choice to either shoot the 5 maybe, or let's see where this 8-ball. The 8-ball looks to be up on the close to the top right corner. My guess he might go forward and maybe give Joanne the 1 on the side after this shot. Kind of clear out some balls. I'm pretty sure that that's the shot that she's going to go for. She can keep the ball almost roll it in or stop shot, or that'll give Oscar some opportunities to either go for the 6 or the 2 or the 7 down here. But we'll find out. The only problem with their run is that 6 ball, or maybe the 2 ball. It's a 2 ball. It's right in between those stripes. Okay, so the 2 ball is still available. The 6 ball is cuttable with a possible breakout. That's an option. There's a 7 ball here. I kind of like leaving the 2 ball just in case something happens, because it's kind of blocking the 14. I'm sorry if I'm calling the wrong balls because sometimes I can't see the numbers on them. I'm looking at a really small screen here. But he's looking at going for this 2. It looks like he's. Or not 2, the 6, excuse me. But he's thinking about the 2 because of where he kind of has an angle to come across and maybe break these balls out and maybe open up that 6 ball maybe. Let's look. So many options here. There's like 3 balls that go. So just looking for the right pattern here. Went forward with it, huh? Okay, I see. Now that's a possible 6 in either corner. So that was a good shot. I kind of like the bottom right corner for the fact that you don't break those the 13 out, the cluster on the right. But if it does clear past it, then maybe it's better to go on the bottom left corner. Can't tell from this. Pocket speed on this one, just to keep it in the pocket or right in the jaws. It's pretty open pocket. Anyways, I'm Mark Adams, sweating with you guys down here in the pocket of Boise on table 19. If you come into the pocket, that'd be all the way to your right-hand corner as you go in off the little platform thing there. But that's ooh, no. But you know, it really worked out for him because that 6 ball is still makeable, and she tied up 2 more balls for the stripes. So, SHAWN and Richard really have to shoot out of this. They're really at a disadvantage here. And they have a little, let's see what they can do. They can break some stuff up or probably hit this. There we go. Well, let me look at that. Well, they got a problem with this. These 2 stripes on the left-hand side that are stuck together. Look at this really close. Yeah. Yikes. The only thing I can think of is if you could possibly get the straight in on that ball on the left-hand rail after making this one. But it's just not going to get there or leave an angle to break those 2 balls out afterwards. The best thing that could have happened is they'd have a way to get straight in on that ball, just roll up and make one of those balls. But that's not going to happen this time. Wow, look at that. Wow. Wow, wow. Now they're broken out. Now it's runnable. So it looks like it's going to be the 12 on the side, the 14 in the corner, and the 11 in the top right corner. Got to leave close to straight in and just follow up when if it ends up being straight in. Whoa. Well, maybe that 11 goes, or it may go. Well, it's kind of like in between both of them, but it's going to have to be the 11, and you might have to go a couple rails to get to this little 14. I don't think you can bend it back to get the 1 rail. You got to go 2 rails, I think, and dodge the 8 ball. Maybe forward. It's going to juice this one up with a bunch of top left. Oh, look at he did. Oh, it's a good thing he didn't make it. Well, so he juiced it up with a bunch of top left and cut and deuce throw was what happened there. You know, he threw the ball out a little bit. Tried to cheat the pocket and it just didn't go. I mean, he was really close to it, but what he had to do with that cue ball, he sacrificed the shot for the shape. Okay, so here's a shot. Here's a shot that might keep you in the game a little longer. Is a roll up that ball next to the 12 on the side, protect it. So even if they do make the ball in the corner, that they can't get out. It's going to prolong it a little bit. That's the only thing I see. That 7 is also makeable, but kind of scratchy looking too. You could actually scratch going for this shot, but I think that's what he's going to do. He's looking at it. I might have to just eat this one and just roll that ball up on that 12 or 10 or whatever that ball is. No, chose not to do that. Oh, that ball's kind of in kind of a nowhere situation, but it's also blocked. Richard can't make the 11. He's going to call the 11, but I think he's going to go a 3-ball combo here, or 2-ball combo. What do you call that? A 3-ball combo, I guess. He made it. Did he hold shape? Oh, no, not since that 2-ball's there. Now you're in trouble, kind of. He's got a side hole to go to, and that's it. You might as well go for this shot. You got to go for this shot. I mean, you can also play safe with that cue ball, get the cue ball behind the. He's trying to see where he wants the cue ball. He's trying to. Even if he gets the cue ball there, it makes the ball and gets the cue ball in the area. He's still doesn't have a shot on the 8 really. He might just be playing safe here. Trying to carry him that ball in, that would be good. Okay. So we have a pattern here. We have it looks like the 4 on the side, 7 in the corner with an angle to come across for the 2. She needs to leave a good angle to get across table and not leave it straight in. If she gets the 7 straight in, that's problems. Maybe roll up an inch or 2 and just make this ball. Yeah, look at that cue, Woodchap. That's such a nice cue. Yeah, Jim Pierce does so much good work. I really want one of those cue wood. I mean, I have the Jim Pierce cues. I use a composite shaft for it, but oh well, she went the other way. Okay, so I don't know if he can go forward with this 2-ball to get straight in on the 7. But he needs to basically get the cue ball between the 7 and the 8 on the right hand side. I don't know if he's going to stun across, which might be the shot. Because it just carries it there. Be stun it. So when I say stun, in Boise we call it skung. Same thing, but we just call it skung. He skung the shot across there. That's looking pretty good. I mean, you're just basically just going to follow this 7. I say follow it just a little bit, just so you don't stun it and then go carry it across. That's perfect right there. So that's going to earn them the first game in this race to 3. All right. I think it's going to be SHAWN and Richard's break this time, I think. They traveled a long ways, actually. Well, Richard did from Utah, And SHAWN's been over in Twin Falls for about 3 years, is what she had told me. And, Twin Falls has a history, a pool. There's been some good pool players come out of there. Played some of my best pool in Twin Falls, actually. That was a good break, Richard. That's what happens sometimes. You break them so hard that they'll go across the table, end up on the other side of the table in a cluster, which is kind of what happened there. Only 2 balls, though. I mean, okay, so boy, shooting out of a pocket. No one likes shooting out of the pocket their first shot, or almost any time. Nice. Nope, didn't go. Didn't go. These are 7-foot diamond tables with, I think they're regular sized pockets, but they're just unforgiving. If there's a ledge on them, you got to hit the ball in the pocket. If you try to go down the rail before the pocket, you have a good chance of missing that ball. Jamming the balls hard, they're just not going to go. Always. I'm not saying that's what he did there, but I mean the felt's good. They've been refelted probably a couple months ago, or about a month ago, a little bit over a month ago. I believe that Oscar's shooting looks like with a Revo or something, like a composite maybe. I know he likes Predator. I don't know if that's what he's shooting with though. That was a nice little cut there. So Oscar's Oscar has solids. Oscar and Joanne. So it's going to be Joanne's shot. Let's see what we can see. That I predict the 1 ball maybe run into the 7. I don't know. Although it might be a good time to take care of this 4 ball that she's straight in on. Even though the 1 ball is easier to make, the 11 ball is blocking that 4 ball in the pocket. So this probably want to take this 4 ball. And that's what she's doing. Nice shot. Looks like the 7 ball would be the next ball. And the next problem would be that looks like the 2 over there on the right, kind of by the. He's seeing. Oh yeah, he's seeing if he can roll up on this and leave the cue ball closest straight in. There's a little bit of angle, so I wonder if he won't roll up into that 8 ball, which wouldn't be bad because there's still a 1 ball shot. There's still an out either way. I kind of like that shot, just rolling up into the 8. That's okay. That's all right. So, I don't think that the one ball goes. I think what you're going to have to do is draw this 2-ball back and maybe get shape on the one. I don't know if there's enough angle there that you can get the 1 ball in the right hand pocket and then get the 8 ball in the right hand pocket both. I don't know. She's kind of looking to see if this 1 ball goes. I don't know, or banks, or I don't know what's going on. But I think the 2 ball's a shot here. I don't know. Maybe that 1 goes. Let's see. Gonna find out. It went. So that's good. Boy, they're shooting good. You know, all this work's paying off. You know, they're here in the daytimes practicing probably about like 3 o'clock. 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon when free pool's over and it's nice and quiet. Oscar comes in and then Joanne comes in, they play, and Dylan's usually here too. So, I mean, they're putting the work in. Nice. And that'll be an easy pop for Joanne right there. Straight in. Nice shot. So it's going to bring them to 2 in this race to 3. They're on the hill for this match. I think it's their break too. So. He's really meticulous on the rack. Oh, he's going to re-rack it. I already know he's going to re-rack it. Oh, he didn't. I'm surprised. Breaking from straight on. That's a good break. Drop back maybe a foot if you can. It's hard to hit straight on and come straight back, but it's usually what happens right there. That was a great break. The cue ball ended up in a weird spot. That is rough. I don't think there's anything that goes from here. The best thing to do off this one is just ticky off this 15 ball, play the cue ball. Well, no, there's a ball, still ball that goes over there. Jeez, what do you do? This is rough. You almost can't help but just give up something here. I remember she's got to get hit in a rail and not double hit the ball she's stuck to. So There's always a scratch here. There's when you're stuck on a ball, there's always some type of scratch. It seems like. Oh, nice! She was able to get the 9. Very nice. And she tied up some a ball there. Yeah. There's a couple problem balls there. You have that ball up on the right-hand side next to the pocket. 11 ball down here. A ball way up there to get to. There's some work here. You might be able to play this ball up in the corner pocket and draw down and break this 11 out. That's a lot of spin and a lot of draw. Correct side. Perfect. Yeah, I don't think that the 11 goes, but you might be able to hit it up to the pocket. That might be the right shot when it comes to it. Maybe follow this shot up and be able to get that ball on the side. I think is the only pocket next. Very nice. Didn't follow it all though. Oh, there's still the 10 up there. I didn't see. I forgot about that. So that's perfect. The 10 ball will be the next shot. They need one more game to go on. This being a B-side match, the loser of this match going home. So both teams want it for sure. Did he move it? Nice. Very nice. And it goes too. So the only problem here is Joanne's got to, she's got to punch draw this straight back. She can't hit the 2 ball or anything else. She's just got to hit straight back. Dodge these 2 balls down here. She's got to dodge the 1 and the 2. Just hit it straight with a bunch of draw. The idea is to come back to the rail and then have a pocket for it in the corner or inside. Yeah, you can't even go top because you're going to hit the 2. It's just got to be draw. She's chalking up. You got to chalk up for the shot. No miscues, just straight. Yeah, you got to dodge that 2 ball. Now he's hooked. He's got a 1 rail kick. I don't really like jumping this ball. Can't jump that far over the 8 ball or whatever ball that is. Not the 8 ball, but the 4, 7 maybe. He's looking at the kick shot. Maybe call it in the side. Can you see the side of it? No. Well, this is going to require some thought because even if he does hit this ball, he's going to give up something, and it's pretty much wide open for solids. He's jumping it. I don't know about this shot. I don't know if you can get lips that far. He's really boys. He doesn't like it. I don't like it either. I think just kicking is the right thing. Well, I think he's going cross side with it. No, I don't know. Junior told me, Oscar told me, he says, I want to word it the way that he told me. He says, said God teaches patience, and then he created Scotch doubles. Is what he told me. Because it's this game will wear on you. It's tough. Yeah, I see it. Let me see here. I don't know if maybe the 4 ball or the ball on the left isn't the right shot. Because you can either go down for the 1. I just think that the 7 will carry you. Oh, we'll see. Little straight. That's going to cause. A little too straight. It's hard to go to a rail. Maybe you can go to a rail. Come back for the little straight. Ended up really straight. Boy, I mean, what's going on here? He's playing safety. Cue ball. It's looking good. It's looking real good. Wow. So I think Joanne's shooting this shot. I don't think she likes shooting this shot over the 8 ball. Not that close. I don't know. She just They're doing some collaborating here. What is the move? I think a kick shot's going to be the move. She didn't. I think she has this regular shooting cue. So hitting right on that dot past the or before the side pocket that she's shooting at, maybe, or maybe even a little bit past the point or the diamond. The only other shot that I see is thinning this 8-ball and putting the 8-ball on the 7. But even with ball in hand, I don't know if that's going to help. Give up ball in hand, but she's going to kick. One rail, here comes. Really, there you go. Good shot. Very good shot. Now that's going to force, they have ball in hand now. And I hope I'm calling that right. But whatever it was, it ended up being the right thing. So in the format, there's no coaching, so you can't see anybody at the table right now. But I'm sure they're talking somewhere, or they're taking a break. I'm not sure. I don't see anybody. We're into the second day, like I was talking about. Second day into the Scotch doubles event for the 4th annual Rooster Scotch doubles, and the whole weekend's the Rooster. So we do have the women and men's event starting tonight, going on through Sunday. Okay, so ball in hand here. What's the plan here? What is the plan? Maybe a ticky, like go off the left side of the 4 and the cue ball coming underneath. Maybe I don't know if the 3 fouls in effect. She's going to clip the right side of this 4. Perfect. Look at that. That's what I call a lockup safety. Although it may be hittable with bending it off this the rail between the 2 diamonds past that side of the side pocket. But that's pretty good. I think it's going to be a little long. It's looking like it's going to be a little long. He's looking at angles. He's looking at either he's going to go for it or tick you out this 8-ball again. If there's no 3-foul, you can just tick you all day long. I don't know. We'll see. I think he's going for the hit. Missed it. All right. Ball in hand going to either Sean or Richard. Let's see. I don't know. That 4-ball must be makeable. No, I think the other way is a little bit better. Let's see what they're doing here. Pretty good. Sean will have a good shot at this bottom left corner. Well, this can keep him in it. Excuse me. Oh, no. Well, that's going to end it. I think that's going to be it. I'm pretty sure Joanne's going to make this, and the only thing that could go wrong is being hooked behind the 7, but she's got one of those really cool chalk thingies, one of those magnetic jobs. I just noticed she had that. There you go. Nothing fancy. Good shooting. That's going to conclude this match. Oscar and Joanne go on. And we'll be having another match here shortly, so